You better relax. Blood pressure's going right through the roof.
You want me to give you a massage, Chris?
Touch me.
How could you do this to me?
He cares about you, silly.
James cares about me, Maggie.
No. He feels guilty about you. And he darn well ought to. But you know what we're going to do, Sheila? We're going to get you off that shrink that you're addicted to, and then we're going to sue him for everything he did to you. We'll get plenty.
Careful, Mikey.
I don't want to sue James. He's my husband.
Oh, yeah? And you know what you did, like a bad little wife? You left him.
He'll look for me.
I don't think so.
He's not going to look for you, so just forget it.
What did you do to him?
We didn't do anything to him.
I am leaving this place now. Do you hear me? I want to leave right now, Mike. Where is this place? How long was I out?
Oh, maybe a day, maybe a week, maybe longer.
Well, congratulations, Maggie. You've sunk to a new low. Kidnapping people the way Mike kidnapped you.
Hey, hold your horses.
Well, at least I'm not torturing you in a dungeon like you did to James. How he could even look at you is beyond me. Well, that's all about to change.
What? You really think he'd settle for you?
Quicker than you can swan dive from a building.
In your dreams?
Well, let's just see if my dreams come true. Doctor? Gagger.
Hello. Sheila?
No, James, it's me, Maggie.
Hi, Maggie.
Listen, I'd like to come over tonight. Can I see you?
No, Maggie, I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. Say 6 o'clock?
Maggie, listen to me. Molly has gone. I'm on my own. I've got my hands full with the baby.
Yes, I made a fresh pot of stew. I could bring it over.
Maggie, no.
What are you going to feed the baby for dinner?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it.
Well, I could process some of the stew. It would be really good for the baby. Very nutritious.
I suppose it would be better than anything I could throw together. I've been dealing with some problems lately, and I really haven't had the time to...
Don't worry about it. It's no trouble at all. I'll see you at 6.
All right. 6 o'clock, then.
A bottle of wine would be lovely. Well, I prefer red, but... Okay. That sounds great. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Can you think of an appropriate toast for me? He's mine, you know. You have no right to him. Same goes for the baby. Keep an eye on her, boys.
Oh, Marty, I know this is kind of weird circumstances, but I gotta say it's good to see you.
Oh, it's great to see you no matter where.
Well, isn't this reminds you of the time we tied Mom to the bed?
But we weren't professionals then. This is a good job.
So you're Mike's brother.
Yes, that's right.
Well, hopefully you're the brighter half.
Michael's not stupid, you know. I mean, he could have applied himself just like I did, only he chose not to.
There's the understatement of the year. So, what kind of doctor are you? And do you keep all of your patients bound?
You must admit that you are getting the best medical attention possible.
Yeah, but then it can't be too healthy keeping your patients bound like this now, can it?
Dinner time.
And how am I supposed to eat when I'm tied up like this, Michael?
Babe, I told you this was just temporary. Until Maggie makes some progress with Dr. Shrinkwrap and you start seeing the obvious.
Which is?
that Warwick is going to be the death of you. Sheila, we've been together a long time. We've always been good for each other. You just have to stop and realize that. That's what this is all about. Getting you to stop and think.
Can't you at least tell me where I am?
No, not yet.
Maggie was right. This place, it's vaguely familiar to me. Where have I seen it before?
I've changed my mind. It's not a good idea. You shouldn't be here. I'm sorry, Maggie.
James, just let me see the baby. I'll drop the stew off and then I'll go.
I'd rather not.
Please. This is getting kind of heavy, you know.
Okay, please come in for 1 minute only, Maggie.
Oh, hi there. There's my precious little girl. Oh, I just love you so much. You are truly my heart. Yes. So, how are you?
It's been a difficult day.
Why? Wasn't Sheila being released from the hospital today?
Yes, she's in the recovery center.
So why are you so stressed out?
Maggie, it's not a good idea for you to be here, please. What if Molly comes back and finds you?
So what if Molly comes back? James, don't you see what she's doing to you? You care about who comes in, what they say, what they think. That's not like you, James. That's not how you used to be, not before all this business with Sheila.
Oh, do I have to remind you? A lot has happened in the past few weeks. It's only natural that I'm anxious.
I think it's out of guilt. I hate to keep harping on that.
Yes, I know, Maggie. I think it is very difficult to justify what we did to Sheila.
That's not the guilt that I'm talking about. The guilt that you're feeling has nothing to do with Sheila throwing herself off some building. It's knowing that our precious little girl over there is being raised in this tragic, dangerous environment. That's what's eating away at you. Our little girl is going to be permanently damaged. As a psychiatrist, you know that. I don't have to tell you. But I am going to remind you, James. You're not going to stop hearing this from me. And one day you'll thank me. Someday. You will thank me, James. When you look at our child and you think about her future, doesn't it worry you at all that our most impressionable years are being spent with Sheila Carter? It scares me to death.
We see Sheila differently, Maggie.
Sheila is not well. Our child is being raised by a woman with a history of severe mental illness. How can you turn your back on that?
Sheila is no longer a danger to herself or to anyone else.
Maybe not today, but she was 3 weeks ago when she threw herself off that building.
Maggie, we're back to the same problem. We don't see Sheila in the same way.
Well, there's another issue here. One that's just as important as Sheila. How do you feel about us?